back Autumn with part 2. Okay, this is number 10. This is called Sunrise Sunset. Okay, that's number 10. And then this is number 11. It's spatial dimensional. Okay, and then Lorraine will tell you which one she likes. But these are the last two, number 6 and number 7. Heart dominant, highly integrated, interesting combination of forms. So that's number 6. I like that one. I like number 6. And that's number 7. Okay. Anyway, so what else
Those
do you want to?
last pages have a bit of an erotic element to them.
Yeah.
That I like. I'm not saying I don't like it. They're a distinct feel.
So if you were to add anything to what we said in the first recording about what the images or image that you want, maybe you can clarify that a little bit more now.
Except, I mean, I'm not trying to work at cross purposes with Will. So, Autumn, basically, and you, I think your work is stunning. I love the simplicity. I love the symbolic nature of it. But I guess if I were to try and communicate to you what I envision when I think of evolving the species, I was telling Dean, I see a multitude of people traversing the beach, getting more clearly defined as they get closer to the beach and closer to the sun and the water. I don't like the stark. I don't like the stark contrast between the black silhouettes and the beach and the. I don't like that. I like things more blended.
No. Can I take a break here for a second? There's two issues. One is she's done 2 images for evolving the species and her concepts, right? But
I haven't seen the second one, Dean.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Okay, well, I'll send it to you. Am has his own thing. So what I was going to suggest is that until we resolve it on Sunday, that we send her this video with those images and what you're saying, but is it for evolving or is it for alignment of hearts?
No, I'm talking about evolving. She's working with us on evolving, honey.
Okay, well then what I would like to do.
Yeah, you're offering up her services for alignment of hearts.
Yeah.
Which is a subsidiary, but I'm still trying to wrap my mind around evolving and how where things are going are so different from what I'm seeing.
Okay, no, that's okay. And I'm going to show Autumn. This is the picture I was referring to with the spiral, okay? And then the spiral, and we were talking about how this comes from the heart into the ocean. And the ocean then turns into the sky, like up here. But the sky turns into the stars in the background into the space, and then has the sun, right, with the heart, the Valentine heart in the center.
Right. I love the teardrop. I love what water and the fluidity of water evokes in terms of feeling, a teardrop. And yeah.
Okay. Well,
there's a fluidity to the tear. Autumn, by the way, I don't like the primary colors of the rainbow. I already told Dean I don't like that.
Okay. So would it be all right then if you had a little time, because this is where challenging, to bounce off Autumn as an artist, these 2 videos, right? And
right.
You had a little talk with her on what could come out of what we've just discussed. And then another image can come from that, okay? Because it, like I said before, is that the 2 images that she's come up with, I'm seeing that those may be appropriate for some of the classes or images that go with the, like I said, the heart of the matter, battle of the sexes, whatever, And so let's consider those not dismissed, just have some of these points added as a contribution to what it is that's already been started, and then you have a private conversation with Autumn on what's being developed as far as the images you 2 see.
Okay.
Is that?
Yeah, because I do think there is kind of a masculine feminine thing going on here. The way that women choose to interpret, or the way that women do, just by their nature, interpret imagery versus men. And it's, it's not dyed in the wool. There's artistic ability and so forth. But there is a solidity. There's a material, like with AM's, with where AM's going with things, and I'm going in a
Style.
completely different.
It's just a different style.
Exactly.
And what I
And it's
do
not good, bad, or otherwise, but I don't see, when I think of evolving the species, I don't think in terms of earth-based images. On the other hand, I don't think in terms of New Age, magenta, cosmological images either.
Okay, now with that point, that's excellent. But what does it represent in terms of what images have come to mind? You said you wanted to evoke as Am. He wants to draw people in and go, wow, that means something. Instead of just an image that's kind of cutesy or has kind of it suggests something to it. We want to be able to draw the viewer in such a manner that says that this is going somewhere, and that you are part of where that's going.
Well, I just had another image. What if we were to take these black silhouettes on the beach, clearly well-defined physical human beings, and as they got closer to the beach, like your teardrop, there were images that lifted and encompassed or held onto the sun with the heart. Am I making sense? In other words,
like they're moving towards it.
Right.
Like the images are moving towards the heart.
Right.
Okay. Well, that was somewhat.
Yeah. There has to be more fluidity in the image that Will's been working with. It's too, yeah.
Say it.
I don't have a word for it. Okay. I can't say it.
No, okay, but I would suggest that what's needed is images that show that that what's coming from the people or what's emanating from the people is also emanating from the sun.
Or the people are moving towards the sun is down. Yes, some way of communicating a very fluid interaction, whether it's done with silhouettes, sun rays, hearts. There's just this idea, with that teardrop that you showed, Dean, how Am has that male and female image in his Cruising the Epiphany Highway.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Something like that could go into the teardrop. And then it could flow out of the teardrop until a hand actually touches the sun and heart. There's so many ways we can work with this that don't involve these caricature type of images.
Okay, now that's a question to ask Autumn, because she's probably got some ideas in her tool chest that would fix that or would be better than what looks too cartoonish or whatever. So, okay. All right, let me stop this recording so I can send it to her, those two. Okay, thank you, Autumn. And is there anything else you wanted to say, Lorraine?
No, just Autumn, have a beautiful day.
Okay, I'll get these up for her.